I actually have no idea if I can say that. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, nice to meet you. And if you're an OG, welcome back. I took a couple weeks and probably months off to think, to figure out what I wanted to do, where I want to take this channel, and I think I figured it out. It's gonna be very raw, very real, not super edited, and it's just gonna be as if we are talking best friends sitting on my bed in my room, figuring out life together, from vlogs to travel to challenges. And today we're going to be talking all about girl talk. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram if you want to be part of the questions in the next Q&A that we do. And as always, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up so you can support this journey that we are going on together. Let's get started. First step of girl talk is getting comfortable. So I'm here in my bed. Welcome to my room with my favorite clink clink. Let's have a drink of water. You guys did not leave me a break. You asked the hardest questions, and a lot of these can be a video on their own. So please make sure that you guys comment if you want me to expand on anything or do a video specifically on a topic. But let's continue. Enough with the cha-cha-cha, no more talking. Let's get started. Tough right off the bat. Singleness. How do you thrive in your single season? What to do? How are you genuinely happy when you're seeing all these other people around you getting engaged, married, in relationships, liking, talking to people, but you are single as a Pringle and you have no idea how to succeed or how to be happy during this season? Talk about it. Let's dig in. But a very short and concise answer. Focus on yourself during the season of singleness. There's two different types of singleness. There's open singleness and there's closed singleness, which we can dive deep into that. But basically, depending on what season of singleness you're in is what you can be focusing on and working on during that time. To me, singleness is all about putting yourself first and really taking care of your heart and how you view yourself and how you talk about yourself. What do you say when you look at yourself in the mirror? What do you think about when you are out and about? Are you comparing yourself to other people? Are you talking bad about yourself? Are you letting what other people are saying affect you or not? All of this can be developed during your single season. You can kind of start working on your own, because a relationship should never be you are dependent on that person to have a relationship with God, or you are dependent on that person to feel happy. You should be perfectly fine and complete on your own, and a relationship is kind of just an addition to that. Focus on that, on loving yourself, on putting yourself first, on having dreams, ambitions, and goals in your life. Where are you walking towards? What is your perspective? Where are you going with your life? If you have to write down on a piece of paper, on your notes app, on your phone, like affirmations and things that God speaks over your life, and you speak it every single day over your life, then do that. If you have to go through counseling, if you have to go through healing, do that. Your single season is to really focus on yourself and heal everything inside and in our brains and in our emotions. So when we do have the ability to get in a relationship, you are able to take it and take in the compliments, take in the love, take in the additional person and human being next to you, because you've already done your work by yourself and you're good and happy and content with what you are. And honestly, I'm gonna cut it short here. I'll probably do a whole other video about this. Drop down any questions that you have related to singleness, to dating, to healing through breakups. Question number 2 was, what has made you so driven as an influencer? I am an influencer, content creator, part-time, because I am still in school, but so happy I'm finally graduating this December. I had to learn so much about, have to do it because I genuinely love it, because it's such a competitive environment in the sense that there's so many people that do what I do. There's leaves a lot of room for comparison, for self-doubt, for bringing myself down. I'm not gonna lie, I've been through the thick of thin of that, and it's been a process. I'm still figuring it out as we go. Like, if you want to do your job at the best you possibly can, you need to love it. You need to be immersed in doing something that you love, because you're never gonna get tired of it. Even when there's competition and when there's maybe hardships, your love for that thing is what's gonna keep on driving you forward, even if it's hard and even if it's dismotivating sometimes and it's challenging. the love and the passion that I have for social media and for our community and for this kind of family that I'm trying to build is what keeps driving me forward, and that's what makes me so driven. To me, Christianity is not about a religion, but it's more about our walk with God and our relationship with God, and it's more about your actions rather than your words. Like, I can talk to you hours and hours why I love God, why it is that I love this journey that I am with Him, but if you don't see that in my walk, in what I do every single day, in my actions, then that's pointless. Everything I said has no meaning because I'm not actually being true to what I am saying. Even in just kind of incorporating it in a very genuine way. And something huge for me is also like, what am I showing on my Instagram? Like, am I showing pictures that are like free all, take all, look at myself, look at my body, like, or am I being modest? Am I being kind of taking care of my image? What am I showing to people? Am I being motivational? Am I inspiring people to do better? Or am I kind of being negative and bringing people down? Showing God and showing the amazing things that God is without having to make it so religion-y and kind of like you have to be this religion. So to me, it's all showing my followers that I am Christian, that I do follow God, that I love God, and in a really real way. Now, let's talk all about self-care and how to take care of our bodies. I think some tips and tricks would be: get in a routine that you love and a routine that makes you happy, that makes you feel good. Do it for yourself. Don't take care of your body and for your hygiene for anyone else. Like, do it for you because it's your body and it's the body that God gave you, so take care of it. Obviously too, like, using products that are good for you too, like products that are good for your body. I don't know. That would be my answer to that. I hope that helped. I literally got so many questions about acne. Have I dealt with acne? How are you confident if you have acne? How do you deal with acne? What has helped me with my acne? And to sum it all up, yes, I've had acne. My acne is super strong, super hormonal, super thick and terrible, and I've hated it, and I've been so insecure about my skin for so many years, and it's been such a battle even till this day. It pisses me off. I would pick on my skin all the time, so now I have scars because of it. My number one tip is, if you deal with acne, go to a dermatologist. That is currently why my skin is looking a lot better than it has in the past. And what's helped me now is I found a dermatologist that works for me, that has given me medication, literally prescribed medication that helps my specific case of acne. But how have I been confident with acne? I haven't. If we're being honest, I have not been confident with acne. Acne has probably been one of my biggest insecurities forever. I've had to learn it's gonna happen because that's the type of acne I have. Like, I'm gonna have it for a really long time. It's kind of had me put myself in a routine and be very strict on myself with taking my medication, with doing my skincare, being obedient with all this stuff, because if I'm not taking care of my skin, no one's gonna take care of my skin. Go see a doctor. Put yourself first. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body, of your skin. Understand that it's okay, that it's normal. And how do I deal with it? I mean, I would cry it out. I would be angry. I would pick out my skin. I don't recommend it. I have scars because of it now, but just learn to cope in a different way that it's not damaging your skin. It's what would be my advice. This one is a huge one, and I feel like I'll finish off with this question, is how to overcome society standards for the youth. I am a sucker for the youth. I am young, and I really dislike when people talk down on a young person just because they're young. Your age does not define your capability to succeed and to do something good. Society tends to put standards on people and assumes that everyone of that type of people, whether it's race, religion, age, or gender, is the same, when that's so wrong. And honestly, like, carrying myself and how I carry myself is going to speak a lot about my character and who I am, regardless of my age. I think something that's helped me a bunch with this is my church, my community, the community that I surround myself with. We have youth leaders. They put a lot of trust in us. They give us these opportunities and these things for us to succeed, to show off our talents, to show off who we are, to show off what God has spoken into our lives. But even further than that, like, are you speaking down on your own people? Like, am I speaking down on the youth? Am I speaking down on the people that are my age? Or am I trying to help them? Am I trying to build a community? Am I trying to build people? Am I trying to give them advice? What you do will say a lot more about who you are than your age or what you say. Make sense? So I can talk all this talk, but if I'm not acting on it, it doesn't mean crap. Advice number 2, be surrounding yourself with people that are uplifting you, that are driving you forward, that are lifting you up. Instead of all that, you're being surrounded by people that are tearing you down, that talk bad about you, that are toxic, that are not helping you out, that talk down on you, that don't believe in you. Then you are surrounded by people that don't truly care for you or love you or want to see you succeed. You're not going to fully be yourself because you're just so scared of what these people are thinking, what they're going to say. Have a community that lifts you up in your youth, and if your community is not believing in you, then you're not in the right community. And you're not going to be able to do what God has called you to do because you're stuck in all this negativity and toxicity and blah, 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 grossness, things that are going on right here when you can be up here doing so much more. What else can I say for the youth? And society is always going to have something negative to say. You can choose what you actually listen to and what you actually keep in your brain, and the other stuff that is you're just going to drop and leave it, and it's going to exit through the other ear. If you focus on the negativity, that's how you're going to live and that's how you're going to walk. But if you focus on the positivity and you surround yourself with positivity, then that's how your life is going to be. Like, I believe in myself. I'm confident in myself. I know I can do it. Then I'm going to go for it. You need to build your own confidence so that when other people try to bring you down, it's literally going to hit a wall and it's going to bounce right back because you're not going to take it in because you know your value and you know your worth. But actually loving who you are and loving what God has made you to be. Build your confidence. Follow your gut. Don't fall for the things of the world. Don't fall for the negativity. Alcohol is not going to take you anywhere. Drugs are not going to take you anywhere. A life full of physical excitement is not going to take you anywhere. Words mean nothing if your actions don't back up what you're saying. Surround yourself with a good community with bricks. A mentor that I have always says, be a brick and surround yourself by bricks, and there's nothing more real than that. Surround yourself with a community that builds, a community that pushes you forward, a community that will tell you the hard conversations and the things that you don't want to hear, but they're telling you out of love and out of wanting to see you succeed and wanting you to do better. And most importantly of all, follow what God is speaking to you in your life and walk life hand in hand with Him, because He's just going to guide you through everything. And all of basically everything I said in this video, it's not going to be like from morning to night, everything's going to change. Like, it's a process and it takes time. If you're confident and if you believe in yourself, it won't matter what other people say, because you know where you're going and you know what you're meant to do, and that's what matters. Thank you for being part of this community. If this was your first time watching a video, I appreciate you and I thank you if you made it this far to the end of the video. And make sure that you guys comment below other topics or things that you guys want me to talk about or videos. I'm just so excited for this new season in my life and this new season in our YouTube journey together. Make sure you follow, make sure you stay tuned. I have so many trips and cool things planned for the end of the year as well, so you're gonna want to subscribe so you don't miss a single thing. Take this week and today to write down 5 things that you love about yourself on your phone and read that every single day this week. And also 5 things that you don't love so much about yourself, but write the truth about those things and read that to yourself every morning, and let me know how this little activity and homework makes you feel at the end of the week. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to do your little homework. Goodbye.